In Haiti, when it hits a certain time, you cannot be outside. Scary story time. So, I just woke up from a nap, so don't mind the whole flushed look. And y'all know I love doing these stories while unboxing something, and this is a wig from Amazon. Anyways, this story is actually my dad's story. He told me this story last night, y'all. When I tell y'all I've been fishing for stories for y'all. Anyways, so in Haiti, you know at a certain time, like 8 o'clock, you ain't supposed to be outside. Past 8 o'clock, when it's dark, that's lookout time. You know to be home. Because the lookouts are outside waiting for somebody to be caught lacking. Anyways, he was really young at the time, right? And, his aunt had just got this brand new TV. And mind you, this is like back in the day, so TVs were kind of like fairly a new thing. So him and my uncle begged my grandma to let them go to my aunt's house, well, their aunt's house, my aunt's house, to watch some TV. So my grandma said, fine, you guys can go, but make sure you guys come back on time. Like, don't, so, full disclaimer for the future stories that I'm going to tell you. My dad, I don't want to say he was the bad child, but my uncle was the good child that followed by all the rules. My dad also was a good child, but he was more of like a adventurous person. For example, when my uncle would probably walk away from a fight, my dad wouldn't. You get the gist. So anyways, they go to my uncle's house. They go at 5 o'clock, and my grandma told them to come back in an hour. They go, they're watching TV. At this time, it's about like 6:30, almost 7. So my uncle realizes the time. Of course, he's the responsible one. He's like, let's go home. It's getting late. It's about to be dark outside. So let's go home. My dad's like, yeah, 5 more minutes. Give me 5 more minutes. Let me finish watching this. 5 more minutes. So my uncle's like, all right, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes pass. And my uncle's like, it's been 5 more minutes. We have to go. We're going to get in trouble. Also, full disclaimer, my grandma did not play with these boys, okay? She was a single parent raising 2 boys by herself. She did not play. Anyway, so my uncle's like, it's time to go. Like, let's go. And my dad is like, yeah, but this isn't finished. You go. I'm right behind you. I promise you, I'm right behind you. You go. Go ahead, go. And my uncle's like, no, I'm not leaving you. Like, no, let's go. And my dad is like, no, bro, just give me your, like, I got you. I promise you, I got you. I'm right behind you. Just go. I'm coming. Mind you, it's already late enough that my uncle don't even want to be walking the streets by himself. So he's like, alright, whatever. So he goes. And he like books it. He's running the whole way home because it's already dark. Like, it just got dark. It's already dark and he's already scared. He don't want to get caught by nothing. You get it. If you get it, you get it. So he books it home. He makes it home. And my dad is still watching TV. And at this point, 2 hours pass. Now, this is definitely Lugao time. And then some more time passes. And then my dad just happens to take his eye off the TV. This is nice. It's a bob wig. He happens to take his eyes off the TV just to look around, and everybody else, his cousins, are sleeping. And then he looks up at the clock. It is 10 p.m., y'all. And if you know in Haiti, 10 p.m. for you to be walking the streets is insane. So the realization starts to hit him. And at this point, he was more scared of the ass whooping he was gonna get more than the fact that he has to walk through the streets at night with all these lugaos walking around. So he books it. He's running home. And he told me at this point, in my mind, I don't care about nothing that's going on in the street. I'm scared about this ass whooping. And if anything happens to come my way, I swear it won't stop me from getting home. He's booking it home. And as he's like literally close, like around the corner from the house, he sees this chicken with all her chicks walking. Mind you, he's a little boy. He don't really he knows weird stuff be happening, but he doesn't really know exactly what to expect. He sees these chicken, so he's like, okay, chicken, I'm home. My house is right there. I don't really care about that right now. So as he's trying to go to his house, the chicken gets in front of him to block him. So he's like, okay, so he tries to go around and they get in front of him again to block him. And then he tries to go another way, like around them again, and they get in front of him again to block him. Now, remember how I told y'all, my father, he had a little bit of a temper, and he already imagines this ass whooping he's about to get, so he don't care about no chickens right now. So he kicks all of the chicks out of his way and ran to the house. And my uncle, being the good wingman that he was, he left the door open for my dad because, you know, he was supposed to be right behind him. Now, to my dad's luck, he gets home and my uncle's sleeping and so is my grandma. So he's off the hook. He was telling me the story. He's like, I'm so happy because I'm off the hook. But little did I know, my problems had just started.
So he's getting ready for bed. He's super happy that he didn't get that ass whooping. He got away with it, so he goes to sleep very calmly. He's having the best sleep of his life, right? Now, remember when I said my grandma didn't play with these boys? She didn't do none of that double standard stuff. They got up early in the morning, did their chores, cooked, did their laundry as a girl would. Except she never actually had a girl. I was her first granddaughter. That's why I was so spoiled. Anyways, but at this time it was summer vacation, so she kind of went easy on them. So the next day, she let them sleep in. She doesn't really wake them up to do chores as she would. So my daddy's having the best sleep of his life until he gets woken up by my grandma. And I'm about to reenact this for you so y'all really get the picture. My grandma goes, wake up. My daddy, having the best sleep of his life, goes, what happened? Get up right now. My daddy, who has no idea what's happening, goes, come on. So my grandma goes, leve epi flunk buro susheza, which translates to, get up and get your ass in that chair right now. So now my daddy's up, cause he knows when my grandma speaks like this, it's serious. So guess what he did? He got his ass in that chair. Now, before we continue, a little backstory. There was this guy, their neighbor, who lived right behind them, and there was always rumors that he was a lugao. It was never confirmed, but it was just always rumors. People always, there was words going around. So that morning when my grandma woke up, that neighbor came to her to complain about my dad. The neighbor told her that my dad is disrespectful. My dad disrespected him. And had he not been my grandma's son, he would have dealt with him. But since my grandma's a good person, he's coming to my grandma to let her know that my dad is a disrespectful little boy. Now, my grandma, knowing her son, she knows that her son is in no way, shape, or form disrespectful. If you get disrespectful with him, he may match your energy, but he has never been the type to go and disrespect elders or whatever. He minded his business until somebody tries him, then he matches energy. She knows he didn't raise no disrespectful little boy. So she asked him, what did he do? Like, what did he say something to you? And the neighbor would not tell her what my dad did, but he just kept saying that he was super disrespectful. And my grandma kept asking him, like, okay, I hear you, but like, let me know what he did so that I can deal with him. And he still refused to tell her exactly what my dad did, but he just kept saying, your little boy is disrespectful. So my grandma's like, okay, well, since you don't want to tell me, I'm about to go find out for myself. Fast forward, now we're back to the story. My dad is in the chair, and my grandma asks him, what time did you get home last night? And he goes, oh, I came home right on time. Me and my brother, we came home really early. We got home, and then, we came home on time. And my grandma goes, so I'm a joke to you, huh? And my dad immediately goes, okay. I came home late. I'm sorry. I was watching TV. I got distracted and I came home really late, but I ran all the way home and I got home and I went to sleep. I'm sorry. And my grandma asked him, what did you do? And my dad is like, I didn't do anything. I know I came home late, but I swear I ran all the way home and that's it. So my grandma goes, kunyawa bamati, whoosh. Which translates to, so now you lying. I'm about to turn your ass red. So now my dad is terrified because he's telling the truth. He's like, I swear I didn't do anything. I came straight home. And he keeps pleading the fifth. And my grandma, being my grandma, she knows who her son is. And she knows when her son is telling the truth. So she kind of figures he's telling the truth, but clearly something happened for the guy to say that to her. So now she starts asking him questions. On your way home, did you speak to anybody? No. On your way home, did you see anything weird? No. Now keep in mind, the whole chicken thing, my dad is like, it's nothing to him. He sees chickens all the time. That like, he didn't even think nothing of it. He doesn't even remember that happened. So my grandma's asking all these questions. He keeps getting a no. So now she's getting mad. She's like, you're lying to me and I'm about to whoop you so bad. And my dad is still pleading the fifth. So my grandma finally asked him, did you see any animals or anything like that? My dad goes, no, I didn't see. Oh wait, no, I saw some chickens, but that's it. It was like right in front of the house and I came right home. And my grandma goes, you saw chickens at 10:30 p.m.? He's like, yeah, but it's chickens. We have chickens all over the place. We see chickens all the time. And my grandma goes, stupid ass. Chickens do not come out at night. They never come out at night. Chickens at nighttime, they are in their nest. You see a chicken at night, that is not a chicken. So my dad is like, oh, I didn't know that. And my dad telling me the story, he's like, now I'm scared. Now I'm really scared. Now I think that Lugao is gonna come after me on this bright early morning. Now that he's realizing the severity of the situation, he's like, oh my God. And my grandma asked him, what did you do when you saw the chicken?